Welcome back, everybody, to Inside the Bus. This is episode 45. My name is Chef. I'm going to hit Michael Jordan coming back from his baseball stint.
Archie Griffin, only two-time Heisman winner of all time. I feel like that's kind of all you need to say.
That's a dub.
As a self-proclaimed baseball guy, I got to go Pedro Martinez and Bob Gibson, rocking that 4-5. Two of the best ever.
You got anybody?
No, I don't. Honestly, the one I would have had was Michael Jordan, so Chef got it.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
Johnny Majors.
Sure.
Tennessee
that actually
legend.
is beautiful. A legend. The Major.
We're going to have a little bit of a shorter episode for you guys today. Everybody is at the NFL draft that technically kind of is happening right now. The first round happened last night. We're just kind of going to go through who we want our teams to pick. And there's only 4 of us here at the shop today. So,
Mitch, who is your team?
I'm a Chiefs fan.
You're a Chiefs fan?
We've been over this a bunch.
We
I love how
might
late-
Yeah.
I love
Okay.
how late
From-
Chef has found out
okay.
people's fandoms.
From Pennsylvania.
All right, it's okay. Yeah, no worries.
I remember when
No
no,
worries.
no, no,
I'm not worried about anything.
Yeah.
Chef found out like in the middle of March Madness that Ryan was a Duke fan.
Yeah, he was wearing Duke stuff the entire time.
I was sitting there.
I mean, Ryan-
I had my money line bets against Duke, and I see Ryan every basket. He's like, yes. And I'm like, I was cheering against Duke, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, we want Duke to lose. And he's like, no, I'm a Duke fan. I was like,
Quick quiz. What NFL team do I like?
Cardinals.
Wrong. I fucking hate those frauds. I'll start with who I want the Cardinals to. Actually,
do we want to go in? What pick do you have?
They have the third. We have the
They
fourth.
should go
You
Cardinals
third?
first,
Cardinals have the
yeah.
third. Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
didn't
bad.
realize you guys were that bad.
We know who you
Yeah.
are drafting.
Huh?
I said we know who the Cardinals are drafting. Coop knows it in his heart.
I don't think
I do
know.
not want the Cardinals to fuck up, but I do believe the Cardinals will probably fuck up. All I want at 3 is a tackle. One of those top 2. The names are escaping me.
Maui Noah.
Yeah, is that the Miami guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want him. I would be okay with Love, but we have so many holes on the godforsaken team, and we just paid 2 running backs in the offseason. So, like, if they took a running back, it would just be a short-sighted decision. And there's rumors of the Cardinals trading back into the first round to get Ty Simpson, quarterback, Alabama. I don't really want him. He could be good. Like, God knows he'll probably be better than Gardner Minshew and Jacoby Brissett, but that's just not like a name that excites you. The quarterback class is like kind of weak. I'd rather wait for like Arch or somebody like to get me like excited. So the Cardinals just take a tackle, build it up the long way. You don't gotta. I mean,
Are you already starting a tank for Arch movement?
it's just tank for somebody, man. Maybe if Bryce Underwood becomes good, you tank for him.
What is ultimate, like, wow, we really fucked this up move for you guys this draft?
Honestly, taking Ty Simpson, which feels
Friend of the show. Not this show, but
yeah. I would root for Ty Simpson. I have like nothing against Ty Simpson. Like I said, it's just like the only one linked to it like is the Cardinals, and they're just notoriously bad drafters. We went on a stretch for a few years back when I was in college. I guess it was like 2019 through 2020, whatever. We took a linebacker in the first round every single year. And it's just like, you do not need all these linebackers. And then they were all bust, except for one of them, Hassan Reddick, who
was no longer with the team after 2 years.
who bolted, wised up, got out of town. All I want for the Cardinals, this is like the least expectations I've ever had in a Cardinals draft, the least excited I've been.
I was going to say that you seem like, is this the least excited you are for a
It is.
season?
Vibes are down. Kyler's gone. He's going to go win a Super Bowl in Minnesota. But yeah, I'm not trying to get long-winded. I have no hope. I just want the Cardinals to draft a tackle. Like, let's just do this the normal way.
I feel like the taking, if you take Love, it's interesting because you guys have 3 running backs that can all play. They're not like, you don't have
We just paid them all. Yeah.
Algier, Benson, and Connor.
Yep.
Those are all solid backs who like all can produce.
That's just like a running back room that you don't need to draft a running back at 3 with. It's not like those are your running backs of the future. They're getting old or they're not that great. Like, but you don't need to draft a superstar running back with that running back room. And you're not a good team. You're not a contender. don't draft a stud playmaker. Like draft a big ugly. Just do
You guys drafted a big ugly 2 years ago with Paris Johnson.
I love Paris. Paris Johnson's awesome, but he's the only one on that line that can do anything.
I mean, I see to get because Marino is a right tackle, and so you would have your left tackle and right tackle locked up for the foreseeable future. But I mean, you got Michael Wilson. And that's kind of it in your receiving core, unless you guys sign somebody that
Hey, you think Marvin Harrison Jr. will
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about him.
Exactly though. Like that's the problem.
The fact that I'm saying Michael Wilson before Marvin Harrison.
Well, and Trey McBride is basically wide receiver 1. You know, like I'm not worried about weapons. Like I said, team's dog shit. They got good players, like every NFL team does, but it's just like you don't need Jordan. You don't need to add like all these shiny new toy. Your shiny new toys last year won 3 games. So, anyways, I'll get off my soapbox.
Trench warfare. Maybe you guys get Love and then start running triple option with the 4 backs you guys have.
I'm going to throw up. All right, Chef or Jack, please take this away from me.
You got it, Chef. I want to hear what you want.
Titans are in a very interesting spot. You know, we are historically we're horrible at drafting. We've had a couple good years.
Last year being one of them.
Last year's a good one. I really like Bergonzi. I think this guy knows his stuff. Famous for drafting the likes of Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs. Scouts very heavily. I think Titans are in it's a very. I want to be careful how I speak. This is going to be a hard spot for us to lose in. We have a couple holes that we need filled. There's plenty of talent in those spots. At the end of the day, even if the guy doesn't pan out leaving draft night, I would be shocked if I walk away going, wow, we found a way to screw this up. So if Love is on the board at 4, I think you take Love. You get a star running back to go with Cam Ward, the guy that can go in the slot, catch passes, still kind of a beast, get through tackles. He's not, like a H-hand where you're kind of worrying about him getting hurt. If not, I would like to trade back if we were Sonny Styles as the pick. That's kind of the one where I'm not too happy if we take Sonny Styles at 4. If we can, I'd rather just trade back, take a late second, and then 7 through 12 if Seattle wants to trade up. Or not Seattle, Washington. I forgot if I saw a mock on that. I've seen a bunch of different trade back options. If Arvell Reese is on the board, that's a winner. I'll take Arvell. I think at the end of the day, Jack, I don't know how you feel. There's not a lot where I'm just sitting there going, wow, we really fucked this up.
Yeah, I think Mike's gonna do well by us. Our draft class last year produced some really awesome talent. Jameer DK, obviously, I think was probably the standout amongst people who didn't expect him to perform as well as he did, and then he set the rookie single season all-purpose yards, which was awesome to see. Alec Aomander was awesome. Gunnar Helm's going to be a dog. We had some great guys. Obviously, we can talk about Cam Ward too, but I'm fully in agreement with you. I think if Jeremiah Love's on the board at 4, which I see him being there because who's second pick?
Jets.
Yeah.
Probably Arvell.
Okay, yeah. So it'll be Fernando, Arvell, whoever Cardinals are going to fuck it up with, and
they're the wild card, man.
I think they're going to get a lineman.
They have. I mean,
I think they need that.
They need it. Should I be in the Cardinals front office?
Probably. But yeah. So if Jeremiah
trade back for Kyler.
If Jeremiah Love's there at 4, definitely take him. In some case, if Berzinga or Bergonzi, why do I keep saying Berzinga? If Bergonzi sees a trade back option, I like the one with Dallas where we would get 2 first-round picks for we'd send our 4th pick to Dallas to get a 12th and 20th pick in the first round. And if you can get 2 first-round picks in any day, that's a win. But I don't think you overcomplicate it. I think you take Love at 4. You pair him with Cam Ward and you build for the future. Obviously, in 4 years, when it's time to pay the man, you'll have to pay him big or you'll have to trade him. But I'm not in the business of, future involvement. I want success tomorrow.
Does it worry that, you have Tajay and Tony Pollard?
Yeah, and we got Khalil Mullins, Michigan boy, and we have Joey Chestnut. He doesn't even play, but Joey Chestnut will be our 3rd down back. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Tajay and Tony are both on contract years. So
They're their final year of their deal.
yeah, and I could be incorrect on that, but I know one of them is. So at some point, we're either going to have to pay them for kind of a B tier running back, if you even consider them that. I just think Jeremiah Love has so much star power. It'd be great for a low level market team like the Titans.
Easy to market, new uniforms, new stadium next year.
Right. So I mean, I'm all on board for Love. I wasn't until we did a lot of offseason moves and filled some of the holes because we obviously need interior linemen bad. And I think we'll get those guys, but if you have the potential to get, a high caliber all-star player like Jeremiah Love, you got to take the shot. But at the end of the day, I trust Mike Borgonzi. He's going to do well by us. I think he's going to be in the office for a decade plus with the Titans. So at least I hope so. But that's where I'm at.
And if y'all are wondering if you heard Chef leave, he leaned over, whispered in my ear, "Fuck this shit," and then just left. No, I was just kidding. I have some work to do. But Chef, I don't know if he'll be back, but he's got some work to handle. So now it's down to 3.
Now it's the OG 3.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a draft preview. I was literally just on Chef's cam, too. Just talking, just empty chair.
But for the Chiefs, they have the 9th overall pick, which is...
Do they really?
That's
How'd they get the 9?
Bro.
Did they get the 9 naturally?
I think so.
Oh, my God.
They just had a terrible season.
No doubt.
Right, I just checked like a mock draft. I mean, I'm not tapped in with anything like y'all are. But right now they're projected to take Ruben Bain, which is like kind of sick. However, we have George Karlaftis, we have Chris Jones, like we have like just a couple other random D linemen that are
Mike Dana.
Yeah, good enough to make plays. So it's like I don't know if that's necessarily where we need help. I think I would love to draft a wide receiver. Like, it'd be sick to get Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson. I'm kind of cool with either.
I've seen a mock with both of them there, and I always see a mock of the Chiefs getting like a receiver in the first round, no matter where they're drafting.
Yeah.
I'm like, how the fuck do these?
I mean, we
keep
drafted
getting to the Chiefs.
We drafted Sky Moore 2 or 3 years ago out of Western Michigan. I think he maybe played in his 2 or 3 year career with the Chiefs. I think he played maybe 75 snaps. So it's like. And then he immediately goes to the Niners and starts making plays. So it's like...
And then you get Rashee Rice.
We have Rashee Rice. I don't think we have Juju anymore. I don't believe we have Hollywood Brown anymore.
We had Travis Kelce who's getting old.
Yeah.
He ain't going to be able to...
Oh, I literally just thought about this. Like, if we... Like, I think he's a later round pick, but like Michael Trigg out of Baylor, to learn under Travis Kelce, like, I think Michael Trigg's a more athletic, more explosive Travis Kelce, but like, if Trav is able to like teach him all of the little nuances and stuff that he knows, I think Trigg would be an awesome pick later. I don't know what other picks the Chiefs have.
Pat's out the whole year, right? Basically,
he'll come back.
Didn't he tear it at towards the end?
Yeah, he tore it in like January, so I think he would be back probably. I think he'll be gone or he'll be out all of September. But I feel like we signed somebody that is like we signed Justin Fields.
That's right. I was trying to think too.
Which could be fun. Like I'm still in the camp of like Justin Fields is a good quarterback.
I'm out on that camp, but I do think it could be a fun bridge.
I mean, he like what you watch his highlights. Yes, it's from college, but he's not running. Like he can. We all know he can run, but he's making really good throws in like the national championship and the semifinal and stuff.
He
like
can
that.
make the throws. His problem's always been. Look at us like breaking down.
Yeah.
His problem's always been like in the NFL, like he just reads it slower. So his throws like don't look as good because when you're throwing a good ball late, it's a bad ball.
Yeah. But like I mean, so Pat probably comes back in October, and so we just kind of need to like probably like mid to late October because they don't want to rush him back. But I feel like if we're able to go 500 through those first 6 weeks or so, I feel great.
Have
with
they
that.
released the order of the schedule yet? Because like
I think that is released in May.
That's gonna be a huge part of it because if the front end of that schedule is like division heavy, the Chiefs might just like take an L on the season and just regroup. Because like if you're playing the Chargers and the Broncos, like 3 of the first half your games of your season.
Yeah, you're kind of cooked.
Cooked.
I think what's great is that the Chiefs, because they came second to last in the AFC West, they'll be playing the second to last teams in whatever divisions that they're playing. So that's the like positive of the schedule release. But I would love to get a wide receiver. We haven't really had like a stud wide receiver since Tyreek Hill, and we didn't even. I think we drafted him, yeah. But like, there's rumors of him coming back. I don't even know if we have the money to afford him. But I think it'd be Carnell Tate would be awesome. Jordan Tyson would be awesome. I just weapons. I mean, we got Kenneth Walker back like now.
Oh, I forgot about that. That's a good ad.
That's huge and like
better than Pacheco by far.
You gotta love the way Pacheco runs, but he does he wastes so much energy.
Yeah,
and like it's like the gritty. Like I love it, and like he's not the best player, but like
he just shouldn't be your RB1.
Yes, 100%. So getting the Super Bowl MVP is huge. I'm excited for that. But I mean, I'm not as, I think everybody knows who's watching, I'm not as tapped in as everybody else is with their team. I know enough, and like I know the players and stuff, but it's like Andy Reid's Andy Reid. He's gonna make something shake. But yeah, I would love weapons, and like we need another DB because we got rid of Trent McDuffie. He was an All-Pro, so we need one. I think a wide receiver, DB, and tight end. I think those are our three spots we need to fill. And I think the wide receiver is pretty heavy. Yeah, like if you get Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson in the beginning, you're straight. I don't know what the tight end class is looking like. I think Michael Trigg's the number one, or even Eli or Kenyon Sadiq or Eli Stowers.
Yeah,
those three I think are the top three.
I don't know if this popular opinion, like just like prepping some of the draft stuff that I have to do tonight, and like seeing mock drafts for the order and like the teams in the first round and seeing all these names. And maybe I'm just like, maybe I'm starting to follow it less or just get lost in the buzz of it all. But I just feel like this draft class is not as strong as other draft classes have been. I feel like that's said every once in a while. But this year, I just feel like there's really, I guess it always has to do with the quarterbacks. That's how you feel like the draft is like super strong. But I don't know. Maybe I just don't follow college as much as I used to, because like I'm just seeing these names. I'm like, I don't know. Like,
there's going to be some really good players, I think, that come out of it. I think it's not as weak as people are thinking.
That's what I'm saying. Like I think I just don't know.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing all these players. I'm like, what?
You think of just like some random teams. Like, I mean, you think of Texas Tech and like Jacob Rodriguez. He's going to be a stud.
Yeah.
Like, granted, he's like the best player on their team, but like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, this is like where the NFL hype starts. The NFL season hype starts to happen. And then it'll take like a month off, and then it's like, all right, the schedule drops, and then things are going to start ramping up soon. But I'm excited to see who everybody takes. Wish we were up in Pittsburgh. I will say I wish I was up in Pittsburgh.
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, have y'all been to Pittsburgh?
No.
I'm from Pennsylvania. I've never been to Pittsburgh.
I've never been to Pittsburgh, so I don't want to step on anyone's toes. But Pittsburgh has never been a city that makes me want to go to it. And shout out to Derek Whitten.
Yeah.
We love him, and he speaks very highly of his home. So I'm not here trashing the city. It just doesn't get me juiced up when I'm like, let's go to Pittsburgh. But the Steel City, got to give respect to those hardy Yinzers out there, whatever that means.
I feel like the only reason I would want to go is because of, like, you see PNC Park, their baseball stadium. It's like kind of renowned as
want to go there so bad.
One of the most gorgeous baseball stadiums. And then also like,
so like right off the bat, it's like you want to go to a city because their baseball park. That to me speaks all I need to know about a city. And I would love to go to PNC Park. That sounds like a great time. But what are we doing after the game?
For sure. Like, I mean, I feel like Pittsburgh and Philly like they're kind of the same in the sense of like, it's gritty, it's hardworking, it's out the mud.
I feel like the people are good. They're probably a great hang. You pull belly up in a bar somewhere, you're gonna hear some good stories.
But I feel like it's got some. Both Philly and Pittsburgh both has some dark sides to it if you venture down that path. But
sure. I don't know why I want to make it a competition, but like at least Philly has like some history. I mean, they all have history, but I'm talking like U.S. history. Like,
yeah,
I want to go to Philly really bad.
Pittsburgh
to see
like
some of that stuff.
The Steel City. I mean, like,
yeah, Pittsburgh. I'm not saying it doesn't have history.
A different kind of history.
Yeah, different kind of. Like I'm interested in what's going on in Philly.
I am too.
Like I want to go there.
But also, the reason I'm totally okay with being in Nashville is we went to Green Bay last year. Titans had the #1 draft pick. Like, as a Titans fan for that experience, it's not getting better than interviewing Cam Ward, getting a photo with him right after he gets drafted. So I checked that box. So I'm glad for that Derek stepped up, and he's from Pittsburgh.
I was telling Clump, I'm like, if Derek doesn't go, that'd be fucked up.
Yeah, I'm glad he mentioned it to me, and I was like, no, absolutely, he should go. I mean, he knows the lay of the land, probably all like the good spots, the parts of town to avoid. I'm
kind of like how I am in Philly.
Yeah, sure.
Not at all.
Sure.
Not at all.
I mean, anytime Dallas gets asked about it, I'm like, Sherm, tell them, man. I don't go out.
How long have we been going?
20 minutes.
We want to talk about some busts. I know, Jack, you have some feelings on some busts that the Titans have taken.
I mean, if we talk about bust, you can't even move forward without mentioning Isaiah Wilson. Georgia all-time bust. First round draft pick, absolute cheeks, gets arrested for he was drag racing like around Nashville. He was terrible. He was never focused. He's one of the worst picks the Titans have ever had. But in general, if we're going to talk about all-time busts, I feel like Trey Lance definitely up there.
And they traded so much to get him.
Yeah, he's definitely not one, but I mean, I just feel so bad. My heart goes out to any of these athletes who spent their whole lives perfecting their craft, going to college, getting a degree, even though they're only there for athletics, and then only to go to the NFL and end up on a website where you're in the top 5 biggest busts in NFL history.
Yeah, that can't feel good. I'm looking up.
I know one for the Cardinals that's recent. Another Isaiah Simmons. And I think,
oh God, he was like my favorite player coming out of that draft.
yeah, and the thing is, like, he was so hyped by everybody, like, can't miss, Swiss Army knife, like, safety linebacker, like, everybody thought he was going to be a stud, like, no doubt. And that's one of the, like, the Cardinals took a linebacker again, but it's like, all right, this one is, like, BPA, best player available, like, take him. And I honestly blame the Cardinals for his career going south, because they just didn't know how to use him, and he had some flashes, and then he just kind of fizzled out, and it was kind of sad to see. But that's just kind of the Cardinal way.
I'm trying to look up Chiefs drafts because I feel like Chiefs busts, because I feel like Chiefs are kind of like other than like the Sky Moore and like ones here and there, like they draft historically pretty well. But I do remember. Do you guys remember Jonathan Baldwin coming out of Pittsburgh in 2011? I
don't know if I remember.
I think he was
what
right
position?
Wide receiver. He was right before I think he was right before Tyler Boyd at Pittsburgh. And like I think he may have been there with LaShawn McCoy, I'm not sure, or Aaron Donald. But I remember like legitimately playing with him in like college football or NCAA like 2010 or whatever year it was, and like this guy was a stud, and like we drafted a wide receiver. I think that was back when we probably still had Dwayne Bowe.
I love Dwayne Bowe.
Those two gonna tear it up, but he kind of sucked.
Yeah, speaking of receivers, I'm also very close to putting Marv on bust watch.
Oh,
this is a big year for Marv.
He had a good rookie year for a rookie, but last year it wasn't even like that the Cardinals are bad and he wasn't like, nobody was doing good. Like, he legit was dropping balls, fucking up.
I forget, was it a Thursday night game?
It was
play, or was it the watch party we had?
Thursday night, and they came back to tie the Seattle Seahawks, world champs. Didn't know that at the time. Thought we were hanging with some bums. And then they kick it out of bounds. Seahawks hit a game-winning field goal. But yeah, Marv, the ball like skipped off his hands that game for like damn near a pick six.
Yeah.
He also
didn't he have to get like the tying touchdown though? Game tying touchdown?
He had not the tying one, but the first one, and he did Moss Witherspoon. But he just had bad moments all year. He didn't really have anything stand up besides that catch. So he's on bust watch. He's not a bust. He's on bust watch.
Yeah, I don't.
And I'm trying to think of other teams, but
I mean, I feel like Zach Wilson has to be a bust now.
Yeah,
one I forgot for you.
Gulp.
The Rosen one.
Oh yeah. How did I not bring that up?
The Rosen one, that might be up there with Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, and if you see who was taken in the draft, other quarterbacks that Rosen was with, it's bad. It's like Lamar.
Haven't like 5 of them or 3 or 4 of them either won an MVP.
Like Josh Allen, Lamar.
Won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's bad.
Wasn't Mahomes in that draft?
Yeah, I mean, there was like 3 or 4 of them that are all pro level quarterbacks, and then we took Josh Rosen, and he lasted 1 year, and we got rid of him.
Did he even
Kyler.
start all the games?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much his rookie year, he would just, I want to say he started like 90% of the games, and he was just bad. And then that coach, Steve Wilkes, that was his one and only year there as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
That was just a bad situation. Yeah, that's I forgot about. I think I was protecting myself. I think subconsciously I was protecting myself, forgetting about Josh Rosen. The Cardinals, just name any first-round draft pick they have besides Kyler, and they're probably a bust, which is sad. But and Larry Fitz. I'm talking like recent.
I feel like between Larry Fitz and Kyler, was Buddha a first-round pick?
He was either late first or second.
Pat Pete was a good pick.
Pat Pete was good, but see, like that's more like towards Larry's era.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, and Anquan Bolden I think was a first round pick.
He was a
before
stud.
that. Anquan Bolden was good. And the Cardinals have not drafted good. Like, I think Will Johnson was a good pick last year. He's first round talent, but they didn't get him in the first round, so he isn't clear that we got a good first round draft pick.
Yeah.
I'm really down on the Cardinals.
I feel like it's just the pessimism of Coop is really coming out in this episode, but it's just like but it's warranted.
It's different than my other team. My other teams, I like straight up hate watch, and that's how I enjoy watching my sports. Like these fuckers can't do anything. But the Cardinals truly have just taken the wind out of my sails. It's pretty sad. They were my first love, basically.
They will be your last.
Yeah. The Rangers aren't doing any favors either.
At least you got the Stars in the playoffs. So
yeah. Anyways, enough about me.
we feel good.
We can be done. We're at 27 minutes. It's a quick one, like we mentioned.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say your boy got his first PR package.
Mitch been talking about this PR package
because I think it's so funny.
Can we stitch the video into it?
It's a 2-minute video.
2 minutes. How much stuff they give you?
2 polos, a sweatshirt, the shorts I wore yesterday, and a pair of pants. It is the local boy outfitters. They are a South Carolina, Columbia.
Feels pretty good.
Company. My shout out Aunt Beth. She got me in. One of her students is now like, I don't know if he's the head of marketing and PR or like in that marketing PR like section of the company, but their stuff is legit. This is one of their hoodies right now. Just another free PR shout, but go check them out. Their stuff is really, really comfortable. But yeah, I think I made a video. Whether it sees the light of day, I'm not sure, but doing a haul is kind of fun.
It should see the light of day.
I think I might eventually post it, whether I post it on my story or post it on TikTok or something, but it like...
Damn, you're going to story them?
I can't.
Hey, if Local Boy Outfitters is listening, Mitch don't give a fuck about y'all.
That is not true.
He's storying
That's
y'all.
not true
He
at
won't
all.
even hard grid you.
I texted the guy back and was like, hey, like, thank you.
The guy.
But his
Damn,
name-
you texted him in private.
His
Yeah.
name's Mike. Shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike.
Shout out Mike for sending me the stuff. I texted him. He hasn't responded yet. Like,
So you're waiting for the response.
I'm
before you
waiting to
hard
see,
grid.
like, hey, like if he's wondering, like, hey, do you
care if I
posting a video?
promote y'all's business?
Yeah, and so I was like, I made the video without him asking me to. So it's like, hey, if you want me to post it, I will. And like we could collab, we could get a little thing going.
I love it. We're giving the audience the behind the scenes of business dealings.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get paid at all for this, so.
And a little inside ball for the listeners. If you are a clothing distributor or some kind of business, you are always going to want free promotion.
Yeah.
So go ahead and post that.
Let's
just get it up right now.
Inside the Bus is not sponsored by anybody.
It could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
We don't have, when you guys watch the episode, we don't have any watermarks anywhere. Yes, we are under a FanDuel company.
Chef.
But clothing isn't a sports book or anything. So like we're looking for some clothing stuff. If you want to send it here.
Ooh. Are we talking about
my PR package?
PR package?
This episode just get revived. Let's go, Chef.
All right.
Hour.
If there's anyone out there who owns any kind of cooking supply company, Made In, if you're listening, any kind of big cupboards, knife company, if you make custom knives out there, I will make cooking videos using your knives. If a golf company, you have sick polos, great hats, send them my way. We'll do some golf vlogs out there.
The local boy.
The local boy?
That's my PR. I got 2 polos. One of them is literally called the Dirty Myrtle transfusion.
Woo!
Fire.
Mitch doesn't even give a
Fire.
fuck about local boy.
That's not
though.
even true, Jack. Shut up.
Mitch won't post he made a 2-minute try on haul and he's like, I might post it on my private story.
I didn't. Just putting words in my mouth. No, I am waiting for a response. If he's like, "Hey, do you mind?" and I'll be like,
You
"Yeah,
think
bro,
in
I actually-"
any world he's gonna be like, no, dude, do not promote our business that I've been putting my life into?
No, but I'm like, hey, if I want to collab with y'all.
Oh,
kind
for
of thing.
sure, for sure.
I'm not
I
just
hear
gonna
you.
post it just to post it. You know what I'm saying?
When did you text him?
I texted him.
Is it over 48 hours?
Yeah,
Did they send this package to a lot of people?
I texted him. So he texted me Wednesday, April 15th, so last Wednesday, and said, "Hey, just got a pack. Like it'll be there, headed your way." And said, "Hey, Mike, got your package. Absolutely
When
love
was this?
everything."
When did
What?
you get the package?
I got the package Tuesday.
So you texted him on Tuesday?
So I texted him on Tuesday. It is
We're
Thursday.
recording Thursday. All right, you're still in a window.
It'll be 48 hours come 6 p.m. tonight.
basically draft time.
Yes.
Yeah.
If Fernando Mendoza is a Raider, you're cooked at that point. If they haven't responded, I mean, because
Word.
if not, you got to call them. Say, what the fuck's
call
up, Mike?
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, you got to check this shit out.
I'll check it out. I'm going to look directly in the camera for this. If any company is out there, I will be a shill. Is that the right word?
A vessel.
Yes,
yeah,
I will be a vessel for your company in exchange for free stuff. There's nothing too low that I will not do. You send me, tell me what to do. I'll jump off a building. I don't care. I like free things. I will market it. If it's golf or cooking related or any kind of clothing that looks sick, I do not care. I will be there. My DMs, Instagram is Chef Hanning and Jack Hanning _. My email is jhanning@bussinwtb.com. If you need to reach me, just let me know. I'll be there in a second's notice.
See,
He is not desperate at all.
there's one thing that separates Mitch and Chef.
Here we go.
Chef is hard gridding his merch.
He's what?
He's posting it on the hard grid. He's not storing this merchandise.
I haven't said I wasn't going to post it. I said
You
I
said-
might
you
post
said-
it to my story.
And then you just said you might post it.
Why are we tearing each other up from the inside, man?
Because this is what they want.
This is what they,
They want
want.
division amongst the ranks.
Break us apart slowly.
No, but like I personally think it's funny. I'll have you guys watch it if you want to.
Oh, it's probably amazing.
And I felt like I kind of crushed it. So therefore, I might just. I will post it. I will.
Got to throw it on the
post it.
grid.
You hear
I
that?
Got to throw it on the grid.
You hear that? Dun 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 dun. Mitch
It'll be
Carsley
posted. It'll
is
be posted
posting.
before. It'll be posted before the draft. I'm going to text and be like, "Hey,
Oh, timeline.
yeah." I'm
On the
going to
clock.
text the guy and be like, "Hey, I'm going to send you guys a collab. I made a haul video. What are we doing here?"
What's their follower count like? Not that matters. I'm just curious if
I
they're
think
trying to
it's-
big dog you.
I think it's a smaller
Yeah, so I mean, it would be only in their best interest to get a little collab going.
local
with
boy
Carsley.
outfitters, 50,000 followers.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
You're not getting a collab, I don't think. Wait, I gotta check this out. Check out Local Boy Outfitters.
Local
or-
boy outfitters, bro. They are. I'm telling you, they are legit.
What are they? Are they like a Carolina style? Like
Yeah, so, like, it's-
like with the fishing hoodies and stuff like that.
It's like
Oh
you
yeah.
think of like Outer Banks kind
Look,
of. Like,
I'm not gonna dog anyone's business, but as someone who is a social guy, I work in this business. I know the engagement, and it doesn't match the followers, but that's okay. If they bought followers, that's fine.
But also, no, I'm saying like, does
They do have a very specific aesthetic that
Yes.
they're going for. So
just imagine a collab of me and it's just my apartment and like all of their pictures are like beachy and shit. And like
Their
it's
stuff
just
looks
me in my
cool, though.
apartment.
Yeah.
Their stuff is I like
is it good quality as well?
yes, like despite what Jack has been saying and trying to undermine my PR package, their stuff is real deal.
They also posted 2 days ago, right around the time you texted them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out and be like, hey, I made a video, would love to collab with y'all. The ball's in your court, Mike.
I mean, they've got two legends following them too: Cornbread Cowboy and Steven Garcia,
Ooh.
South Carolina God.
Yeah, I mean
Shout out Steven.
their stuff is really nice. Coop felt it. He was feeling me up earlier. Jack gave me a compliment on the shorts yesterday.
They do. They've been. It's hugging your biceps well. It looks like a light material that you can use in the summer, maybe at nighttime.
You'll see it. You'll see it in my haul. I literally said if it's cold in the morning, you're golfing, pop this on. Then you're playing, and then once it warms up, you take it off and you're chilling.
I'm playing a little golf this weekend at a highly esteemed course in Tennessee. I'm kind of pumped.
Where are you playing?
It's called Lake Tunsey in Crossville, the golf capital of Tennessee.
I've been to Crossville many times for golf trips. Awesome little town, especially if you meet locals from Crossville. It's so funny. It's just old people who are retiring there, and Crossville's. It's like an anomaly to me.
I always find it so interesting when you can tell you're in East Tennessee if anyone's from the state, because you get into the mountains and all of a sudden people start talking quicker, talking top of the mouth.
They start talking like you?
A little bit. No, I'm a little more drawn.
A little bit.
This is national.
A little bit.
You get out in the hills, people start. That's when you really can't. Like, it's hard to understand people.
Well,
I start tripping up.
Coop's got to roll. Yeah. He's got to help his girlfriend with her car. That's all we got. Chef, sign us out. You brought us in. Sign us out.
Yeah. This is episode 45 of Inside the Bus.
Hey, clear your throat. Do it again.
Oh, it's allergy season.
Hey, I've been there. I had to clear my throat before every sentence I say so my voice doesn't crack. So just
yeah, it's been a rough week. Episode 45 of Inside the Bus. That is it, folks. See you next week.